friends. Welcome back to Second Star to the Left. I'm Michelle, and this is my daughter Billy.
Hi.
And here's where we'll share board game reviews, ramblings, and a few wrong turns along the scenic route. It's summertime, and if we were going to do a list of our top 4 seasons, summer would rank
On the list.
4. But there are a lot of good things that you can do in the summer that are harder to do in the winter, like spend the day at the beach, for example. We joined in the 50 Days of Summer Challenge that Ruel Gaviola from Tabletop Live is doing. You can find him on Twitter. I'll put all the information down below and on Twitch. Basically, what we want to do is play 50 different games on 50 different days in the summer, but that sounds like a lot for us when we maybe don't always have the energy when it's hot and humid and we just want to hide.
I think I'm the least active during summer.
It's slug mode. But we did think, hey, maybe we could talk about 5 games that remind us of summer.
Yeah.
And we didn't rank these because I decided that we would put them in order of nicest to scariest. While I like to be at the ocean, I'm not the biggest fan of laying in the sun all day. I'm more likely to spend a overcast afternoon reading a book curled up under an umbrella just so I can be near the ocean but not in it. I am also terrified that fish will bite me. Things you know now.
I swim.
I can swim.
Can you?
Yes. I go in the ocean once a year. Just to make everybody stop yelling at me. But otherwise, pools are good. We chose 5 games that reminded us of summer, for whatever reason that is.
You got it eventually.
The first game is this nice little tiny button shy game.
You picked a button shy?
I did pick a button shy. You're stunned.
That's so unlike you.
This one is Tides by Mike Berg. And I've been playing a lot of this lately, maybe because it's summertime or maybe because it's just a beautiful, relaxing game. Now, it does play 1 to 2 players, but I almost always play this solo. It is a lovely set collection order fulfillment game where during low tide, you're strolling along and picking up sea glass and sand dollars and driftwood. And during high tide, you're making arts and crafts out of them, like wind chimes and lamps. It is a beautiful, beautiful game, and it plays very well solo in 15 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just long enough to have a nice cup of tea and a nice stroll along the seashore. And the colors are soothing and pretty. Tides recently got a reprint in Button Shy's GameFound campaign. So hopefully if you're interested in this one, you got a chance to back that on GameFound. And if not, maybe they'll have some extras. I'm not sure, but keep your eyes out if you want a nice relaxing stroll along the shoreline.
Very nice showing them a game they can't have. It's a bit mean, isn't it?
But it's a summer game. It's a summer list. So my first choice is Tides. Next up on the list of calming to less calming is another game that represents New Jersey. We had Button Shy for New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And then we have Cape May. It's pretty.
It is. It's gorgeous.
This is actually the shore in New Jersey.
I've been there.
I actually went there on my honeymoon. I'll insert a really embarrassing picture somewhere around here. Cape May is another beautiful stroll along the New Jersey shoreline, only this time you're in a Victorian town. If you've ever been to Cape May, it is famous for having beautifully restored Victorian homes. All different colors and gingerbread work on the
Gingerbread?
Gingerbread. That's what you call the little scrolly wood that's on the porches of Victorian homes.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I don't think that's true.
It is. Look it up. It's true. This is a true story. This game has you taking a stroll through Cape May, through the different areas where you can build homes or shops. You can upgrade those to score points. I like the movement action in this game because you have 7 cards numbered 1 through 7. Some of those cost you money and some of those don't, and they determine how far along the track you can move so that you can buy houses, upgrade your shop, those kind of things. But once you use the card, it sits next to your player board until you use an action to collect them, which means if you moved 3 spaces, you can't move 3 spaces again until you collect that card. So you have to be thinking where you want to go, and there's one-way streets. It has a beautiful little rondelle in the corner where the lighthouse moves you through the 12 months of the year that this game takes place over. And also there's this beautiful little added on game where you're bird watching for extra points. So if you land on a space with a bird, you reach into the bag and pull out one of these beautiful tiles with little discs with a bird on it. And because you're a good bird watcher, what you want to see is a variety of birds. So you score points based on the most variety in each set of birds you have. Not sets, the opposite of sets. However, you can start another group of birds. So if you have all of them, you can start over and get another collection of all of them. It's very charming. That's the best way to describe it. You have these little Victorian people meeples that walk around the town. The art is stunning. There's a beautiful solo mode where the art is almost more attractive than the regular mode. This box weighs a ton. It is packed full of all kinds of Cape May, New Jersey goodness.
So many beautiful things in there.
It is just gorgeous. It's not a heavy game despite the heaviness of the box, and despite the fact that when you're setting up this kind of giant board and putting all these cards out in pieces, it is not as complicated as all that would have it seem. It's actually a very, very straightforward game. My only complaint, and it is a really tiny one,
Oh, yeah.
is that the houses are primary colors. You have this beautiful pastel and sepia tone board, all this gorgeous kind of antiqued looking artwork on the cards, and then red, yellow, blue, green for the houses. I think possibly it was done for accessibility. I think it's so that the houses don't blend in and people can see them better. And if that's the case, then that's the case. But maybe there could have been a different way to do it. I thought about painting every little tiny one of them as they would be painted in Cape May, but that seemed overwhelming. So I probably will just paint the lighthouse. But otherwise, I don't have any complaints about this. It's a really, really sweet game. And it's about New Jersey. So I think we were required to love this game. So that's 2 games about walking along the beach or the lovely shore towns, actually in New Jersey. I don't know if Tides is about New Jersey, but I'm going to pretend that it is.
I choose to believe it is.
Because Button Shy made it and it's about the beach. And those are very summertime things to do. What's your pick?
Well, I also very much enjoy the beach and the ocean, so ow, my thumb.
You know what? Ow is exactly right, because if you go in the ocean, the scary fish in this game will bite you. This is the second in the line of Billy's favorite games. This is Oceans, with Evolution being Billy's favorite. And we kind of just put these 2 together. It's the fish version. This is a more, I was going to say streamlined. Is that a really bad pun? Because it's not the stream, it's the ocean.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay.
It's got extra stuff. So it doesn't even work as a pun.
Oceans, as the second version of Evolutions, kind of ironed out some of the wrinkles in Evolutions. Although, I actually like the wrinkles.
It's just Evolution. It's not Evolutions. It's my favorite game. I have to know these things.
But in Oceans, you are creating schools of fish that feed off of each other. And you're setting that up so that you can develop those breeds with traits that will help you either eat the fish next to you or protect you from the fish that are trying to eat you. And then once you get into the deep, all the very scary fish come out. This game is beautiful, and the deep cards are scary.
I really love how colorful and full of life the art is.
It feels like a coral reef until you go to the other cards, and then it feels like the coral reef wants to get you.
It's the bottom of the ocean.
Fish are scary.
No.
Yes, they are. But we've talked about this one a number of times because this one is one of Billy's all-time favorites. And obviously the ocean reminds us of summer.
Yes.
My next choice is when the ocean gets scary. This is Atlantis Rising, and I'm going to say right up front that because this is an Elf Creek production, you know that this is a beautiful, beautiful game. In this game, you're trying to escape Atlantis through kind of ancient technology. I don't think it's ancient, I think it's alien technology.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
ancient.
Sure, they're ancient aliens.
Lost technology.
Aliens. As you're moving in, this island has 6 kind of spokes that go out. And as you're moving in these spokes towards the center, where this portal is, where you're going to escape from the island, the water keeps rising and you lose the ability to collect resources. And if you're not planning ahead, you're not going to have the resources you need to use this portal. So you're trying to work together, which is something we don't play a lot of co-op games.
You know, we don't work together very well.
We don't work and play well with others. It really does feel tense because you have
Because
to.
the whole board is changing. You can see the island slowly sinking as you flip the pieces.
You're flipping pieces over from terrain to ocean, and you're just your players are just kind of running towards the center, and it's just a race against the clock. It's beautiful, it's tense, and like the ocean itself, a little bit scary. All right, I'm making it sound like I'm a big baby. I'm not a big baby. I'm not afraid of the ocean. I'm just afraid of the fish. So Atlantis Rising is a really good co-op if you like co-op games. They remind you of summer.
Yay!
All right, you get last pick.
So our family has a couple of movie traditions, things we watch every year on certain dates. Every Halloween we watch Young Frankenstein. Every Christmas we watch Christmas Vacation. Every 4th of July we watch Independence Day. So this is a very summer game for us.
So you think that aliens falling from the sky like you're playing Space Invaders is a summer game?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, this is the board game version of my wasted childhood.
Space Invaders.
I can still hear it. This is a dice placement solo game where you're just defending the Earth from the aliens that are coming down from the sky, and it feels exactly like a 1980s video game brought to life in here. I've only played the non-campaign version of this. I haven't even delved into the campaign. And while it's a solo game, we tend to play solo games like they're co-op games, or to be more accurate, I play solo games while Billy heckles, which is why we do solo-ish.
Maybe the first mission in this would be a good one for solo-ish.
Maybe Billy should do the first mission and I will heckle.
We'll see.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Aliens attacking from the sky, the ocean trying to attack us, and a nice stroll on the shoreline.
A stroll.
A stroll.
Stroll.
Those are games that remind us of summer. If I was actually trying to choose games to play in the summer, I might play things like Riverside, where it's snowy and cold.
What are you looking over there for? It's behind your head. You look crazy.
Those are the games that remind us of summertime. What games remind you specifically of summertime? Are you joining in on the 50 Games of Summer Challenge? We have a channel for it over in our Discord, so feel free to hop over there and join in. And everyone is free to kind of tweak the rules however that challenge works for you, because in the end, the idea is to just encourage everyone to play more games and have more fun. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see,
or if you'd like to keep watching until we get one right,
then please like, subscribe, and share. If you want to find us elsewhere on social media, including over in our Discord, all that information will be down below. As always, open tables, open minds, and play yourselves.
bye! Okay, I guess.
Don't you do something and I didn't know it. Nice.
Now you can't put this in the bloopers.
Yes, I can. Billy says bad things. To recollect? Is that?
I don't think
I
that's
think
a
you
word.
just collect them.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you just collect them?
Wait, maybe it's a word?
It is a word.
Is it a word?
Yes, it means to remember, so I don't think you...
No, that's recollect. That's different. You don't recollect.
Okay.
It's not continuity.
Bing, bing, bing. That's how it goes.
Is that how it goes?